Hello, I have started my SEO journey, but I'm from Asia. My budget is around $2,000 for one project. My target is to earn, guessing maybe he means $100, $100 a month after a year. I don't know what his goal is, but
Yeah, 100 seems like a good.
hopefully his goal is not $0. Anyway, a month after a year, should I pursue blogging, AdSense, affiliate marketing as a career? This is kind of like the desert island question, right? It's like you start with nothing. You've got $2,000 in your pocket. Choose your destiny. Um, so what do you think?
All right,
He's
I'm going to
basically
say this.
he's saying
Basically,
AdSense, affiliate marketing.
let's just create a rule here. I see it all the
I
time
would say
in
neither.
SEO. I've seen it, in trading, in a lot of different things. And rule of thumb is typically if you don't have proof of concept, if you
Hmm.
haven't had something work, if you're not making a dollar from it, then you're not going to give up whatever it is you're currently doing to jump on that bandwagon
Yeah, it's a
based
good
on hopes and
disclaimer to
dreams,
start
right?
with. Don't
So
quit the day job yet.
no. What I love about SEO and creating projects, especially for a newer user, is all it's going to take you to get a feel for this is your time. And so if you go and you have a job or a way to provide for yourself that's going to allocate you enough time to go to study, to start working on a project, imagining it's, sort of like a science experiment or something like that, it's going to take time. You're going to have to evolve alongside whatever project you decide to do. Then it's going to be a lot easier for you to make a career out of SEO versus if you just jump in and you try and make it work out. I would say 95, if not more percent of the time, and that's a made up percentage, but it's based on my years experience and me almost falling out of SEO multiple times early on because I jumped the gun on it. Uh, it's going to result in people failing because nothing is going to hurt your ability to create a career out of SEO more than, filling your life with stress. And then, when you get to this pivotal point of having to wait for things to move, because sometimes they're very slow when it comes to the SERPs. If you get yourself into a position where your back's against the wall, it could turn out bad. So I would always say, what you should try and do is have a comfy means to life, right? And then in your spare time, work on a very tangible kind of idea or goal set. Maybe that's a local website that you're building out for a friend or family member or something like
That's
that.
how I
You start off
started.
slow.
I started
Mhm.
working on, I was just watching like courses and stuff, and then a mutual friend of ours decided to quit his job and basically start his own little local business. And so I, just started doing it all for free as a way to learn. I hadn't done it yet, so um,
It's like building your own
yeah,
internship.
and it's definitely, I don't want to cut you off too much. I don't know if you have more to say on that, but I was just
No,
going to say
that's it. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like locals is a good place to start if possible because it's just so much easier.
Yeah.
Well,
Or I mean, a lot,
depending on the niche, but
or depending on the person, right?
for
Like,
for the majority of niches, just the websites are smaller. There's generally a lot less competition than some international keywords or whatever. There's just these huge monsters or whatever. It's just a lot more easy to digest. Um, but if you don't want to work with clients at all, that's the goal. Is you don't want to talk to people, then of course doing affiliate would be kind of what you would want to get started on. But yeah, just know that affiliate marketing is hard. You know, it once you wrap your head around it, things get a lot simpler, but it's going to take you some time to wrap your head around it. So like Nick was saying, don't quit the day job. $2,000 for budget to get going is really not much. So you're going to be doing almost everything yourself, and that's fine. You can do everything yourself. It's just going to take, the trade-off between the money and time, basically. So you don't got that much money, so you're going to have to do it all yourself. And yeah, I would say, starting from square one, affiliate website, let's say doesn't have much SEO experience. Could he be earning, I don't know how much, what his goal was, but if we assume it was $100 a
100.
month after a year, I'd say that's doable.
I think it's
Um,
doable. Yeah.
yeah, if you're gonna be writing a bunch of content, you're gonna be, doing some outreach for links. You're gonna be building all your own pillow links. You're gonna be really, you're gonna be building your website. You're gonna be doing everything. And you got $2,000, so you'll be paying for stuff every here and there. But yeah, $2,000 just doesn't go too far. So it's definitely doable. But yeah, local easier than affiliate. Not everyone has the option to work on local sites though. But if you can, it's a good way to kind of get your feet wet. If not, you can just start doing affiliate and see how things go. But as far as like, would you ever recommend AdSense, like he was saying?
So I mean, like, basically, I would say it's all going to come down to the individual, right? So like for me, I got started in local because, same as Chris, like it's just the easier entry point, in my opinion. However, since you asked the question, maybe you do like blogging. Maybe you're like a tech aficionado and you love writing about tech, or it's something that doesn't bother you. And if you see an ability to make money off it, it'd be something you could write affiliate content for or something like that, right? If it's $100 a month after a year, which I think is a very doable situation, you're doing most of the work yourself. And so meaning the writing, the on page, everything, you're the webmaster and the content creator. Maybe even you do some outreach, etc. But you can really stretch $2,000 as far as budget goes in consideration to your target being $100 at the end of a year, right? So with that $2,000, you'd want to imagine it as like a business bankroll, and you've got 1 year of runway, right? So you're gonna have to be strategic with what you do with that money, and how you use it on a monthly basis and what you expect to come out of it. Then when you've got that site and it's already rolling and you've got some traffic, because AdSense and affiliate, you're going to want to get to that level before you start prodding at things. And you can prod at any number of things as far as um, uh, monetizing your website, right? So maybe try out some AdSense. I've never messed around with AdSense, but I know a lot of people that we work with exclusively work with AdSense. So it's really more so about trying a bunch of different things, and that kind of comes with the evolution of being an SEO, ranking assets, and then finding different ways to monetize them. If you start in local, which is where we started, then it'd have more to do with, maybe finding one client that's worth, a decent amount of money, or showing a client that you can help them in their business, and then working an angle from there. Hey, I can continually grow your your business, basically. Which, I know we're talking about affiliate, but if we're talking about local, then one client could be a lot more than $100 a month. So things worth considering. But it's mainly going to just kind of open up as you start this educational process of what SEO is, how you get it to work for you, and then what opportunities are out there for somebody who learns this skill set.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.